I am just so glad that there are, like, open shootouts that I can, oh shit. I don't have a reload. There we go. Yep, that is a slideshow. Okay. Let's try turning it on to let's try turning on VSync. Maybe that'll help. That's a little bit better. You're welcome, police officers.
Come out with your hands up.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. You're very much welcome. Cleaning up the scum is, oh man, I love living in a place where I get to just open carry and I get to thoroughly and utterly express my First Amendment rights. You know, they violated my NAP, you know, I was just driving along and they had to get into a shootout with police and I didn't want to deal with that, so, you know, I successfully, you okay, buddy? You just sort of flew from the sky. No one's really noticing that. Man, these NPCs are ugly as shit. Can I shoot children? Kinda wanna find out. Oh, I cannot shoot children in this game. That sucks.
Not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only to you.
Shut up.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle!
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Thanks, but no thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege.
You're wearing a garbage
We can yet
bag.
save them. May the mother shield
Shut
their
up.
bodies. May the father
Hey, V.
conceal their hatred for Crow.
Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit
Okay.
tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
You're gonna get a like Wi-Fi transmitted disease, my dude.
They placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears on full display.
I like the LED fishnets. Holy shit, that cat looks ugly. Shut up. God, that cat. That looks like the
Rule
demon
number
cat
one,
that
baby.
Bosch
No
has.
stalking.
It looks like a demon.
Vicky's.
Cyberware installation is still a dangerous, invasive procedure that can only be okay.
As ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack in.
Ew, is that Ron Perlman?
Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you stay safe, Fua or Shirori, and drink water.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
I wonder where he just injected. Am I not wearing clothes?
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Ew, that sounds gross.
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Cybernetic implants are mechanical replacements for the organic parts of your body. They can give you superhuman-like abilities which can improve your combat capability and help you survive in hazardous conditions. Although a common practice in 2077, the installation of cyberware is still an invasive and sometimes dangerous medical procedure. Okay, this is the same thing. What graphics card is best to run this? I don't know. I've got a 3080, so, but like, you know, don't pay scalpers for that, you know what I mean? Wait. Oh, do I have a cyber implant for this too? Ballistic core processor increases the chance to ricochet shots with power weapons. That's interesting. I need more street cred. I need, that's my level, I'm guessing.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
That's still pretty useful.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. I do not like this. I do not like this.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
That's pretty cool.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Okay. Ooh, and I can get money for that. Nice.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
What about the
How
virus?
about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. Ran a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Yeah, here, 1 second. I'll hop into the green room.
V?
Oi, vey. My god. Oi, vault.
Yeah,
Alright, here we go.
you screen sharing it with me so I can get it in real time.
Yeah, give me a second.
Gonna keep me waiting all day?
Shut up. Alright, tell me if you see it. Thanks, Doc!
I actually grew up playing tabletop games such as Cyberpunk 2020 and Pathfinder.
They're not bad.
And
What to say?
I don't hear the audio.
Say you'll
That's
take
whatever,
this
as
and
long
remember
as I
the
see what's going
dosage.
down.
2 whiffs now, and another in an hour.
So when he injected that shit into his arm to like treat, it's a stimulant that increases like his focus and like perception and like steadies his hand and shit.
Okay.
They're like non-addictive. They're usually used by like doctors, and this is
Thanks
like
again.
a form of
You're the best.
medicine that like breathe that shit in like asthma and it heals you.
Go on, kid.
In world, there's also just like basically asthma inhaler forms of like hard fucking drugs.
Where you came from.
So there's that too. Also, yeah,
Wait, why
Jackie.
am I walking forward?
Why are you walking forward? So yeah, now you have like an ammo
Whoops.
counter in the right.
There we
Scaring,
go.
dude.
Where?
Scaring the hose, dude. You're scaring the hose.
Hold on. My thing is actually freezing up.
Is it?
A little
Oh yeah, the stream does not look good with you screen sharing it to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't have to screen share it with me. It's all good, bro.
Holy shit, that looked awful.
Yeah, that looked fucking awful.
There we go, much better.
Yeah. Sounds like you need a new processor. What processor are you running?
Like a really good one. It's just it doesn't like to like encode 3 things at once.
Yeah, I can imagine. You might need to get one of those Ryzen Roams, the 64 cores. Easy. For heavy drugs, I am talking about stuff like Narcan, but there's also like just a billion other kinds of hard drugs that fucking cyberpunk meth heads make up, which, oh, the very idea of that is,
This game will let me aim at prostitutes, but it won't let me shoot the cat.
I actually have to finish up my playthrough, and I'm not going to spoil while I play because that's scummy.
You guys didn't shoot
Face.
shit.
Mr. Free, instead of focusing on the cock, he sees the face reveal for the character. Oy vey. That actually.
You guys didn't see shit, okay?
Yeah, you guys didn't. I didn't see shit. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why you should probably try and be as clothed as humanly possible.
There we go. It's a little bit better now.
But what they don't know, the real
Okay, why am I... Dude, fucking computer games can just be really fucking finicky sometimes, especially the full screen mode.
So, are you capturing the game or like the window? Are you capturing the process itself?
The window. Probably should just
You should
capture the
always be.
game.
You should always try and capture the process itself.
The game, you mean?
Yeah, like set the source to the game itself instead of like the window it's on.
Yeah, you guys.
That is like
shit.
always better. Yeah, I didn't see any nudity. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, if your field of view is not set to 100 in graphics, you're fucking hurting yourself. Same for having motion blur on. Motion blur rapes my eyes on this game for some reason. I have no clue why.
Alright, why is it not showing up, though?
Wait, did you do the intro level already? Like, with the montage? For stream?
No.
Based. Oh, you didn't... Oh, the one where it plays the music as Jackie and V are being bros?
Yeah, I've seen that already.
Yeah, it's a good montage. Good. I'm sad that chat didn't get to see it. Yeah, motion blur is cringe and gay. Let me see if you can actually turn off nudity in game. Yes, you can turn on the nudity sensor.
How do you do that?
Go to settings and then gameplay. However, when it comes time, you won't be able to see the tomboy titties, so you be the judge.
It's not showing up in here at all.
You do it from the main menu.
Oh. Oh, fuck. One
yeah,
second.
always configure your settings from the main menu.
It's so dumb.
It is what it is, but, you know.
Yeah, this stream is getting purged. Absolutely.
Yeah, might want to just start the stream over. Fuck. Also, I presume you got the DLC that they just gave out for free.
Probably. I do own this game legitimately.
Wow, that's a shock.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shit, do I want to do a new game? I kind of do.
There we go. That's so much better. Okay, that's cool.
I'll also let you in on a pro tip. Hacking is easily the best fucking, like... Hacking is easily the best. Like, I'm not telling... Like, it's not super overpowered, but it's a really fun way to play the game.
Alright, let's see if I can fix this now.
Like, Stealth Hacker is amazingly fun.
Alright, we'll see how this works.
Everyone, feels great to have you back.
Okay, it's not capturing
did you all
it.
hear
Why
about
is it
that
not
Arasaka
capturing it?
aircraft carrier?
Mr. Freed, I have finished the story. As for what I think of it,
figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters.
I think it's a well-written story with well-written characters. The gameplay can kind of feel like a little samey at certain points to some people, but like,
thanks again.
that's most RPGs. So if that's a concern to you, I don't know if this game's for you.
Go on, kid.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better.
Show 'em what you're made of.
Yeah.
Big ones. Don't forget where you came from.
Alright, let's really hope that my... Okay, good. Now I'm not, like, showing my dick off everywhere.
That kind of a good idea.
Listen, V is doing yoga, okay? YouTube says it's okay to do yoga in the nude. He's doing gun yoga.
Yeah, gun yoga. Yeah, that'll work for you, bud.
What's up, ho? Oh shit. That's
I want my dad.
it's not good.
It's Vouch. The real Vouch. Oh, I wish.
Wait, are the police actually gonna show up to where I am now, or like how do I
Come out! Hands where I can see them!
where?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
There's also... Yes, sexual fetishes are literally advertised on TV and billboards, and hypersexualization is a common theme in advertising. Like, you don't see a lot like nudity itself, but there's that really famous one of the chick, I think it's the Chromanticore ad, where she's in like the one-piece swimsuit and there's a fat fucking bulge laid up against her gut. Also, you just shot a cop drone. I hope you know that. You are actively killing police.
Just run to the next block and you'll lose them. Like, get in a car and just drive away.
Oh my god.
Wait, I overheated? Oh shit.
Oh no, overheat is something that like enemy hackers can do to you, and they do it to like kill you.
It's their net or what's it called? Their
Netrunner.
Yeah, Netrunner. They have a Netrunner. If you kill their Netrunner, I don't think they can do.
Yeah, but Pewds probably played it without showing off these massive flopping cock.
That is technically true.
I like this game. It was alright.
I think this was a good game. I think the story's well written. Also, apart from the main story being good, it's like GTA in that there are really funny side quests and there are really interesting stories. Like, so Elon Musk's wife / GF or whatever the fuck she is voices a character in this game who is a side character, and her storyline is really cool. She plays a pop star named Lizzie Wizzy, who is, Grimes is Lizzie Wizzy, and she's all chromed out. She got the chrome skin.
Yeah, she's.
And at first, you think her man's being a dickbag, but then the story thickens, as they say, or the plot thickens.
Yeah. I like the I like the mission where you they're like K-pop stars or whatever. They're Japanese.
Oh, the one for fucking Kelly or Carrie.
Thanks for the
Yeah, whatever they're.
Oh shit.
Be sure to click the like and subscribe for more
I like when you
yoga content.
No, Flam walks around without a shirt on. Fucking Sigma moment.
When you fail, like
Heart chakra looks
she
a
just
little
dies,
out of whack,
and then you get
babe.
like your sister
I
calling
can
you
release it
screaming.
for you, but you have to watch out for
She's not gold. She's covered in chrome. I'm not spoiling what happens involving Lizzie Wizzy. It depends on how you actually handle things. The Netrunner build. Netrunner sounds cooler than Decker, by the way. Netrunner's way cooler. Netrunner build is a really fun way to play the game, especially if you go stealth. Because you can literally just, like, knock people out from a distance using your brain.
How's biz, Misty? Booming?
Turn into Professor fucking
I
X.
walk in here for 2 days, and 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost.
Yeah, it's a good.
People in this town, they've lost
There's a
their
lot of
spiritual
options.
connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
Fuck, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna grab a snack. I need a keto snack.
Who the fuck is Regina
I've got this
Jones?
delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain.
So is this guy a good guy or a bad guy? It says affiliation with the NCPD, so I'm guessing he's a good guy.
Yes, there is a hack spell and
Maybe you can investigate before Max
that you can use to upload to people to make them shoot themselves in the head.
Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone.
It's very costly though.
That just means he's like a cop. He'll like, I think he just shoots you on when you're.
Yeah.
He acts like a cop. If the cops in this game are really retarded too. If you like, it's like in GTA 5 in a way, but even worse. If you're like just near them, they'll start shooting at you if you're near them for too long. So.
Yeah.
But if you like get in a car and just drive a little bit away, they'll just immediately disappear. It's a really
No, Swagmaster, these are not relevant. You need to get on the other side of the car, head ass.
It's Dex.
Yo, Mr.
AKA Cyberpunk Rick Ross.
Dexter Deshawn and
Look at him, he's just a Cyberpunk Rick Ross.
Yeah, they didn't get him to voice Rick Ross to voice him though.
I wish.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces?
So,
Nobody.
in lore Meet the Galaxy, cyber psychosis is actually part of like
a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th.
it's a mental illness that comes from you like getting too borged out, where the human brain can't comprehend becoming less and less human.
You're either
So like,
zombie or
you just
fizzle
go
out
fucking
into
insane and become like a
Night
really
City, why
violent,
you
fucked up
choose.
person.
Oh, but it
Yeah,
does.
typically.
See, in my line
You
of
get
work, I choose
don't
to
kill
be
them
Mr.
though.
Chill.
Knock them out because you get like
Folk who
extra
try to take
points,
advantage.
rewards.
Well,
Because Paradoxal Madness, this is Witcher 3 Cyberpunk Edition.
alright. Listen close.
It's not an
Scanner's
Elder Scrolls
serious
game.
job now. Playing gargantuan compared
Don't
to
kill the
snatching
So-
up a scav
psychos
home.
though. Just knock them out. You'll be fine.
What's the
Let
job?
me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip.
The part where his arm meets metal,
Just
considering that, like,
Simple.
Yeah.
so when you get your arms modified or any limb augmented, like for him,
Surely that's no.
where the gold or the metal meets the flesh, there's a socket,
No.
kind of like
It's a dead
Monsoon
sentence.
from Metal Gear
Once these
Rising.
Arasakas
So it probably doesn't
nobody
smell like
fucks
anything.
with them.
What can I say, Mr. V?
Cyberpunk has some really good lighting.
War. First rule of the afterlife.
Especially, are you using a? Do you have a
Besides
ray
that,
tracing
I'm
card?
no
for it?
leadhead.
No, I turned it
Ain't
off.
gonna leave no trace of them.
Yeah, it will tank his frames below.
Yeah.
However, I play with ray tracing on.
We understand.
'Cause I have a
each other.
3090,
I have a.
and it's
Work this out? Got a plan?
it's a beautiful game.
Two things.
I have a 1080
First,
Ti,
a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys.
It does.
Needs
look
active
like
resolving
like
that. Second, the rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Oh fuck, they're actually talking about lore in chat. Oh shit, these people know what they're on about. Good.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got
Actually,
it.
I'm not starting a new game.
Slot in the shard.
Oh, I can't wait for Flam to meet Takemura.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing
Wait,
2
where
weeks
is she
back.
again? She's-
Jumped a military.
Takemura's the based Japanese boomer.
Okay, like, hey, both of you, can you shut up while I listen to the fucking exposition?
Oh, yeah, I don't
Oh,
have-
my apologies.
was carrying the flathead,
I'll have my
a
audio
little
on.
combat
Sorry.
bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name
My
of
bad,
Rick.
guys.
It's all good.
I say when, because Rick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce.
Why are their faces
plain
all
dropped
fucked
his
up?
ass.
Oh, that's their gang.
Royce
man.
is in charge now.
Yeah, that's the
And
gang
I
there.
have no way of knowing if he
The
aims to
gangs
honor his
operate
predecessor's
themselves
word.
differently.
To add to this shitstrom, one merit of the dollar.
Yeah, Maelstrom is literally cyber psychos.
Interest in said conduct.
Yeah, they have like their face. They look really. They look really
Who's the
gross.
prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs.
But you
Been
fucking-
skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding her.
No, don't spoil that for me, you fucking retard.
Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter.
He can't
She
know
must
he
be
can
getting
have the
desperate.
corporate mommy for a
Two
night.
eyes to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info.
Don't though. She's a bitch.
Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got
They have
back.
trees, though, still,
Told me to
apparently.
stop looking. End the convo.
Those are probably fake. or, like,
Anyway,
genetic
our little
things.
client insisted on meeting.
Yeah, those are not natural palm trees. Like, they look like natural palm trees, but they aren't.
It's like it's probably.
Yours truly
I
will be
think all the-
remote. T-Bug ain't no people
Yeah, in this
person.
world, like,
and
there's
Jack
no
is only
animals
good at
or,
some
like-
things. I
No, there
know
is.
what I mean.
There's like a few. They
Pretty
see
much
you see a
like you.
cat.
It's just that animals are extinct in Night City, so let's be quiet so he can have
I
his.
think I got everything.
Oh, yeah.
Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
I guess that's it for the exposition, so skip ride.
One more thing, Mr. B.
Yeah, skip ride if you want.
Quiet life?
So animals do exist in cyberpunk world. They tend. So for reference, Russia is still communist in this world. It's still the USSR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then In Texas, most of the Midwest, there's still like where people can. Well, the habitable parts of the Midwest is where like people actually raise like real animals for life, or for like livestock. Do I have any good books I can recommend? Like, so it's not Cyberpunk universe itself. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep is really good. It's what Blade Runner is based off of.
A few small kinks. Prep
There's
work, I
that.
guess.
It's still kind of running kind of slow. 1 second.
What settings are you on?
It's the game capture itself that's buggy.
Really?
Before lining us up a big job.
Yeah, OBS is just kind of
This
gay.
is combat bot.
Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, you can't not run this as windowed borderless.
Military prototype.
Yeah, there you go. As soon as you went from windowed borderless to full
Dex.
screen.
No,
wait.
it was still buggy.
Still
At least from
choppy.
my
Hold
side.
on.
I'm watching it. It's still kind of choppy.
It's paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo?
Are you running OBS as an administrator?
Parker
Yeah.
wants to meet someone on the crew.
Are you using NVIDIA's NVENC rather than X264?
That one I might not be doing.
NVENC is a god, bro. It actually makes everything way better.
No, it's using NVENC. Huh.
Okay. Okay, so apparently some people report that it works better by choosing display capture instead of game capture.
Mm.
Hmm.
What he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Oh wait, fuck, I'm pausing the game. Okay.
No, that's not it.
He's gonna beat Cyberpunk before Nocturne calling it now. Yeah, because Cyberpunk is like a 20 to 30 hour game.
No, it's still fucking freezing. I fucking hate dealing with OBS shit.
Yeah.
Any campaign's not that long if you know what you're doing. I've beaten it very quickly.
Well, yeah, but like if you just take your time, you're feeling.
Yeah.
You're weirding me out.
I like the
V.
cars in this game though. They look really cool. They're based off real. Some of them are. Like the.
I say we knock
Bugatti
on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll
like
hit
how
the
they
all
have
food.
the crystal dome inside, where it's like a big screen.
Let's put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Yeah, that's slightly better.
Maybe do you have game mode turned on in your Windows settings?
I think so.
It might be on by default. Also, having hardware accelerated GPU scheduling.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Basically, hardware accelerate, like, there's some fixes people have been passing around, and they focus mainly on those two things.
Alright, that's slightly better. We'll just go with that.
This game is supposed to have multiplayer, but they're shipping it separately for the sake of not bogging this game down itself, which I'm okay with that. That makes sense.
Wait, they're putting out multiplayer?
Yeah, there's gonna be multiplayer mode, and it's gonna be different from this. It's gonna be like separate from the like process that is this game.
So it's gonna be like GTA Online.
That or like Red Dead Redemption 2 online.
It will. People.
Fuck break and flam. Fuck traffic people.
Car traffic in this game is so. Just pop. Everything is like the AI in this game is bad. It's not good at all.
Yeah, there are tweaks people make to make it better. Oh my god, Flam. You madman.
But so they said we'll get it for free, right? If we already own the game.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, good. I would be mad if they did that before. But
let me hear what you squared away.
That sounds fun. I'm sure it'll be like GTA Online, where it's like a.
So Dex already paid the maelstromers for the
like.
Oh wait, don't talk to Jackie yet. You should probably.
Are still willing to hand it over.
You don't. You can still. You can still go. You don't have to. Okay.
Well, whatever.
You can still
Let's
go
get
to
this
the
tech.
contract.
You scheme yet?
Yeah. So Meredith Stout. Oh
shit
fuck!
can
I
go
forgot how to
smoothly.
get to her from here.
This is
Like I think if you just turn right and walk on that yellow catwalk that near Jackie, you'll just fucking dip.
The strong survive.
Or
either you fuck others, or you get fucked. So
you have to call her first.
into the Borg Beast Den.
Oh yeah, you have to call her. So hit T and you can pull up your cell phone to call people.
Yeah. Then it's already like has
Stout
that
here.
marked as.
Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number.
Oh god, she looks
Heard you
ugly as
misplaced the
shit.
convoy.
Who?
Shut him up.
Meredith?
Yeah.
Spill what you know. Don't make
No, she's the hot mommy dommy. Trust in me,
No,
gamer.
that hair is AIDS.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn.
She's also.
Dude, you know what? You know why she has the hair, right? Like,
a deal.
it's a throwback to how people did their
First
hair in
exit off Skyline,
2020.
driving
Yeah,
towards
like say
the
it's-
Storm channel under
Yeah,
the overpass.
shut the fuck up.
That's
Meet you there.
what Rogue looks like. I think that's like her hair.
Yeah, that's what wrote. Let's not spoil.
Let's go see these bastards.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if
She's
we-
hot because she's scary.
I hate these Borg fuckers. Just had to be them.
Yeah, so you should probably go
any
talk
other,
to
right?
her first because she plays an
The
important.
Valentinos.
Just
Already
follow-
did.
Follow God and the Santa Madre.
No, you.
No. You have to meet with her now.
Oh.
Don't go with Jack. You have to meet with
Yeah,
her.
don't go with them.
That's what that yellow dotted line is leading you towards.
Later then.
Go meet with her before you.
Yeah. Always try and do like optional parts of missions first.
Make your life. Don't worry.
Funny,
about
it's not even that it'll make it easier. It'll just give you like the most options of what to do.
Yeah, too. It does make it easier.
Yeah, it is like a David Bowie. Yeah, I can turn down YSL real quick.
Yeah.
Like your
lively.
background, by the
Meredith
way.
Stout.
I meant to
Think
say
you
that
were the one to
last
call?
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, I would not fuck this woman.
That'd be me.
Oh, wait till you see the mission where you actually get the fucker.
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker!
Oh.
Set conditions!
Oh.
Got any more for me?
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions.
I have no idea. This is first time playing.
Are you here alone?
So I would actually recommend going for like a stealth hack build.
Yep, just
It's
little
fun.
old me.
It lets
That's the
you
truth.
like navigate the environments in interesting ways.
You
That random passerby just sort of walking by. This is just normal.
Yeah.
Now Listen.
Yeah, dude, fuck, they're not getting involved. What the fuck do they care? Not their problem.
Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
I mean, that stuff
That
like
guy?
this is a normal occurrence
Never seen him
for
before.
them in their cities.
Checks out.
Listen, I know where the transport is. I can
Your
help
blue
you.
hair is
Just want a
gay.
favor in return.
He doesn't have blue hair.
I
He's
told
blonde.
you!
No,
I
the
fucking told
black
you! I'm
guy.
not the mole! Jesus
Oh, the black
Christ!
guy, yeah, that.
Shut him up.
The way his eyes glow make me think of the fucking Sharingan.
Him you can let go. I want to hear what he has to say.
Couldn't have been chill from the start.
Shut the fuck up. Tell me what you want.
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment. So I could
He's
go
getting
that route
revenge for
too.
the buck breaking.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition. You pay with our money.
Well, whatever the corporates say goes.
Nah. Know what, Stout? My offer
You know
just
that
came off the
Wrigley's
table.
Big Red Gum?
Mistake. Big mistake.
I bought like 4 packs of that today.
Why did you just say?
What?
You just refused.
You're fucking done!
You refused. to-
No.
Everyone under your thumb!
No, dude, you actually need. Oh, wait. Wait, what? What just fucking happened?
He refused the card. She said big I've never seen it.
No, 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 no. You're supposed to take it, slam, reload the checkpoint.
Nah, fuck her.
Fuck
Fuck her, bitch.
You'll lose options when going. Will you be able to rescue guy? I don't think you can if you.
No, you actually need to reload that. You need to reload.
You won't be able to rescue.
Full consequences. Let's go.
Oh no!
You're gonna miss out on being able to get a vibrator weapon that you can knock people out with. I'm not even lying. You get
I'm
a
okay with
vibrator
that.
dildo baton. Its name is Sir John Fallistiff III.
He got hit by a car. That'll happen a lot.
I gotta say that was pretty Sigma of you, Flam. Like,
Yeah,
the-
we're
the
going full
in
Sigma
me.
Flam.
Except for when it comes to the tomboy, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, use the intercom?
V, what you waiting for?
Yeah, you use the intercom.
Oh, there we go.
Flam plays with plenty of dicks. He fucking plays video games with us.
The best weapon you can get.
Want to talk to
Ooh,
Royce?
That's
Dex
another
sent
thing.
us.
When you do the mission, I'll have to make sure you grab a certain weapon. Top of the tower.
But there are some pretty good missions in this that I think you'll really love, Flam.
Cozy place.
The main one he's preparing. for
Could use a
when
few
he's
plants, though.
The weapon.
Oh, yeah.
The
They
weapon.
look damn
The
well
sword.
prepared.
Don't think I've ever seen security like this in the
Trust me,
Chow
it's a good
factory.
sword. You'll want it.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all
Oh yeah,
over it
Flam,
like
you can use a
maggots on
katana
dead
like
meat.
the doggo
You
has.
hear about their boss?
Oh, nice.
There's
Dex
some good,
mentioned him.
but the
Yeah, this is my first playthrough.
Special.
Melee's kind of cucked in this game, though. Are you gonna get the sword arms?
I have no idea.
get the
Just me and us
what's it? The stun. The stun
expecting
launcher.
a
'Cause
whole
that like
militant
one shots
platoon?
any enemy in the game. That's what I
Anti-personnel mine.
use.
Directional
Oh,
shrapnel
the arm rocket.
My
Yeah,
favorite.
with the stun,
Subtle.
the tranquilizer rounds, because it's infinite
yeah.
ammo, and it like will immediately kill any, not kill, but like knock out. Then you can just kill them, but they'll stay knocked out forever. It doesn't even matter. You don't even have.
Wait, is melee good in this game? I remember when I tried doing a melee build. It all sucked except for the mantis arms.
I use the sword as a top.
Okay.
Stay cool.
I like
Just
the.
trying to spook us.
Wow, so you can
Okay.
just buy cocaine now, huh?
Yeah, you can literally just buy drugs.
Yeah, you can buy anything.
I would recommend putting your weapon away. You're in literally a fucking meth den, but with cyborg men.
These people are crazy. They're not nice.
Yeah, I'm stealing their food.
They're currently in like a civil war right now.
Yeah, they're in a civil war. It's not gonna end well.
Oh man, you guys really fucked up your faces, huh?
Yeah.
Not very pretty. Not really.
So there's a character from the original tabletop known as Atom Smasher.
Oh yeah.
Atom Smasher is like the OG Cyber Psycho. He is what these fucking guys inspired
called
me.
the Flathead.
He's in. You'll meet him.
You'll
You'll meet him in the best. The first
represent
encounter
already
with
paid
him, in
brick
fact,
for.
is the best.
I'm
thing
just here
ever.
for the
You'll
pickup.
laugh your head off.
I can talk direct to
How
Royce
much is the
if
coke in this
necessary.
game? I don't know, dude. Figure out how much like an ounce of weed is, and then cut that in like by 75%. Congratulations. Yeah, Night City is an ANCAP wet dream, as Flam demonstrated earlier, when they violated his nap and he gunned down criminal scum while open carrying freely.
Thanks for the shekel.
Oh gosh, thank
Flamenco
you, Shabs.
denied the mommy milkers. Flamenco wants to be with meth heads instead of the mommy.
Oh wait, I have only top challenge.
Dude, that mommy probably does like just better meth. What are you talking about?
Fucking ass on the
No.
You don't look like David Bowie not do meth. Come on now.
No, she does high-end design drugs, not
Yeah, like meth.
Jack,
no, like
sit
MDMA.
down.
Or cyber MDMA.
This ain't gonna
I guess.
end well, but shit. Well, alright.
Yeah, Big Black Nemesis, you have to be a big ass motherfucker to wear a giant coat like that. Literally be like built like Nemesis from RE3 and pull it off.
What's your blow?
I remember I saw a dude who was like 6'8" at my high school, and he had a big ass coat on one day, and it was.
Escape.
Will you do drugs or will you stay clean?
Black lace.
Yeah,
Have to
will
get
you
your
do the
hands
drug?
on it. Gotta have a good source.
And
What's it do?
I saw this guy
Ups
in the big
doors
ass
and
coat,
adrenaline to the
and I
point you
remember I
feel
was
no
talking
pain.
about how
Trips so intense it verges on psychosis.
certain
Corpse fed it to their fighting
identity
legions during the
is
Cold
actually
Wars.
just mental illness,
Cyber
and like
psychos pop the tabs
he
like
comes
candy.
over and he tests Joe's like,
Vaporizing and mellows the
"Hell,
burn
man,"
without
and
killing
he
you.
walks away.
Come on,
Oh shit!
give it a whirl.
God, he's gonna beat my ass.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do fucking whatever this is.
This is some cyber meth.
YOLO.
Better.
Take the
Oh right, Flame
Now
doesn't
we
know
can
what brain
talk.
dances are.
Oh yeah, you'll get introduced to those later too.
Yeah,
Here
they're
we
fun
go.
little detective segments. I like them.
Flathead. Model
That's where
MT0
you'll meet
D12.
the guy I was talking about.
Show
Need
it to
to
me.
see it.
Cyberpunk is an ANCAP's wet dream. Corporations rule everything. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
More like
Fucking tricked out.
yeah,
this
mega
Cops are just owned by
dynamic
corpse,
thermal
Smaggle.
optic
literally,
camera.
yeah, literally.
Full cognitive immersion
Monopoly
with a
is
Raven
just
controller. Pimped out prototype actuators made of titanium, vanadium, Kevlar composite. And watch this. Fully integrated link 2. So when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings,
You got a license
Could lose your
for that
lunch.
robot.
so what you think?
Yep, we'll take it.
Free. Sure. Yeah. Let's see your cred.
Brick got it. It's all paid up.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Look, dude, in the end, ANCAP's
I
only
don't
care
see
about
any
the market.
fucking brick around here, do you?
Yeah, there's this big motherfucker.
Yeah,
Come on. Can't expect me to pay for this thing
I
twice.
would be very
And who
fucking
the fuck are you to say
careful
what
about
can and can't be? You'll pay twice
Nah, just-
because I say you'll pay twice.
You should have told him.
Or
to
be,
just-
or be a
You
Sigma.
want the flathead? I better see some eddies.
If you're gonna start some shit, start strong. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ask you a
Got the
question.
Eddies for it. Quarter
Make
off
sure to
less
rescue
discount.
the other guy.
Big one.
A discount?
Valid.
You know, you never did say who sent you.
Yes, I did. I said Dex sent us, retard. I just said Dex.
He doesn't care. He's like an ass.
Dexter Deshawn.
Yeah, Royce doesn't like Dex. This
The
guy
hard-ass
had
punching animal
like a
fucked
war
up
for
a
20 years.
Pacifica. Maybe it, good?
Yeah, they have the.
Where is the ugly bastard?
Dead. You hear? Load on me.
Do it.
Take him down. Take him down.
Take him down. Bam.
Now get ready. You're gonna
Shit.
Cut off. Grab the gear.
Yeah, assault rifles are kind of ass in this game. Pistols are like the meta for doing big fucking dick damage.
Oh, really?
You get like
Oh, watch out. If you see like purple or like yellow icons, those or blue ones, those are important. That's like valuable ass loot. Don't bother with like white shit, but like.
Because it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he has a legendary pistol called Chaos.
Wait, where is it?
You'll find it. Like, just keep looking,
There
searching for items on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to kill chaos.
Got the set.
Sure to take
Bot
his
and
hero.
controller.
Yeah.
The quicker the better. Let's get out of here. I'm dying for some.
Yeah, I'll take
No
your
one really-
pants.
No one really uses the American dollar anymore. I think it's only like corporate people that use it. Something like that.
I always switch my weapons.
Oh wait, I just got sent an
You gotta go.
called Christian Core. Oh, never mind. It's just an ace tournament.
Switch out your loadout. You go into your inventory.
I think Flam would like this video.
Oh, wait, is that... Wow, that's fucking really good DPS. Holy shit.
You can upgrade your weapons. There's like a whole thing. It's with the tech. That's what the technical tree is. That's what I did. He made it
Fucking crackhead bitch. Get wrecked. Oh, wait. Did I switch out my weapon again? Why am I keep on doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, there's chaos. There we go.
You have to be very anal about your like inventory and like equipment. Oh boy, it's a party.
Oh no.
It's Walrus. Hi, Walrus.
Well, you know what they say: three's company, four's a crowd.
Yeah, so it's time to kick Hal out of here. No, I would never. We love
It's a
Hal.
production line. Plus, I thought you loved me.
Really no other way.
So what's up, everybody?
There we go.
make his way through Cyberpunk.
Yeah, crafting is really fucking overpowered in this game. That's
Yeah,
the
you-
one reason to go for tech ability, or technical ability.
That's what I did. I did that with the katana. I just upgraded.
Oh, they're Euro dollars now.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
so-
okay, so that's why they're called eddies. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so-
So in the way we have USD, these are EDs. They call them eddies.
Because yeah, the
So-
US dollar is pretty much dead. It's only used for corporate people. I think.
It's basically the main currency because.
Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
So Flam is playing Cyberpunk 2077 now?
Yes, he is. Also, Grave of
How-
Einstein's in the.
I have to ask Flam, how big did you make your dick?
Pretty big.
Okay.
Big enough that I need to delete the VOD after this, probably.
Okay.
But I think.
Unfortunately, I can't make it true to life, but you know, sometimes you just can't have what you want in role-playing games, you know?
Okay, Chinaman. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, eddies became like the world currency in
Oh, good. Let's move. Let's go.
No. Yes. No, they became like a currency in '92, and I think by like Cyberpunk 2020, they were like 25% of the world's currency used to like actually trade.
Well, it had to be after the CIA and FBI assassinated the president.
Oh yeah, dude, glowies go hard in Cyberpunk. You want to think?
there
You
was
think you know about how glowies work in real life? Glowies are infinitely scarier in Cyberpunk.
Well, imagine Glowies paid like a 7-figure salary with a very nice apartment.
Yeah,
because
then
corporate
imagine-
espionage Glowies.
Well, there's corporate espionage glowies. There's glowy feds, or there's fed glowies. There's PMC glowies, which corporations basically have their own private armies now.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanna go deeper, you know, to kind of shift out of Cyberpunk into Cyberpunk fantasy, which is Shadowrun, you have not just corporations but literal dragons with their own private armies.
So, for reference, Flam, when you're hacking something, once you
Ladies and gentlemen,
you don't have to
Jackie
save.
Wells.
Because some
fuck.
hacks take a long time. So, like, nobody's gonna.
Wait, who's overheating me?
An enemy net runner. I forgot to have their tell.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
It's safe to say in a Cyberpunk setting, folks, that you have absolutely no idea who works for anybody, because there's so many shadow organizations and shell companies. Nobody knows who is actually doing what for who.
Yeah,
The guy you shoot on an op could actually be your greatest ally, and you wouldn't know.
Take target analysis, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
That is still standing.
Oh, shit. How do I,
Use X to use your meds.
That's not it. Where's the med button? Oh, it's X, okay. Well, I've got a lot of these.
There's like the CIA.
Playtime's over.
Okay, where are you? Oh, I have a mini map too.
Yeah. So there's a standing force with a blue square on it. That has target analysis on it. That's big. You might want to take that like now. Also, you might want to start learning to use cover more. We love him though. He tries. God bless him.
You might also want to try using a handgun that doesn't rely on revolver mechanics. Just a thought.
No, the revolvers do big damage. You get a fucking pop.
Yeah, you get fucked, bitch.
You get a arcane carry later.
My favorite is
Damn.
Johnny's revolver.
Don't spoil that. That's a
Nah,
really cool
that's
gun.
me.
That needs to stay secret for now. Yeah, we love Hara. Later, Hara.
Later, Hara.
No, wow, yeah, you pronounced it right. You
B, get a grip.
Meat, cheese, and olives. All any man needs. Granted, YSL probably lives somewhere where you can get truly fresh pineapples, so I wouldn't fault him for eating some good fruit. I gotta say, like, I come from a family where the only way I ever ate pineapple was, like, grilled pineapple. Fresh pineapple is...
Never been a fan of pineapple.
I love it.
Oh, they're really
I
good.
absolutely adore it.
I like watermelon. That's my favorite.
It's the right mix of tang and proper citrus flavor. I love it.
I like cantaloupe too.
So you like fruit, you like
fuck.
melon that has no actual flavor to it. It just tastes like water with a bit of flavor. Do you like
I
flavored
died.
seltzer water too?
Say what? No, I don't like flavor.
But that's literally just like, what if they made it watermelon-y?
Okay.
Like it's literally just eating watermelon.
I just don't like flavored water. I've never liked it. That's nothing. I'm really picky about what I eat and drink.
Like, I'm seeing people in chat be like, grilled pineapple, what the fuck? Like, you put pieces of pineapple on a skewer like a kebab, like a shish kebab, like with like grilled chicken and other kinds of meat, and some onions and some other stuff, and it gives it it seals the flavor in. It's warm, but it still has that nice fruity flavor. It gives it a little more variety.
Oh, you can level up a perk.
I probably should do that.
Pineapple cannot melt your tongue. Like it might have acids in it that could if they were more concentrated, but citric acid could if you took pure citric acid too. Like, of all the things I would get pushback on, I wouldn't think pineapple would be one of them.
So pistols are really good in this game, you said?
Yeah, if you can make them really, you can get really good ones later down the line. Make them, upgrade them.
Alright.
I got to the point where I just maxed out everything else.
How do I level up my attributes?
Oh. Should be just, oh, you're on the page right now, I think. Yeah. You just put a, hold whatever, was it R? Or whatever. Hold your mouse over one of the perks. No, not in the perk menu. Like outside where you see like the...
Ah, okay.
You have to push a button. There you go. That's how you do it. Yeah, you got it. That unlocks more.
Going down.
Oh shit! Whoa! Holy shit! That guy was like brave as shit.
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
Like, chat, for me, the issue with pineapple on pizza isn't that it's warm, it's... I don't appreciate the flavor of pineapple with cheese.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, that sounds... I don't typically...
Like, that's those two just feel like they would be competing flavors, and I'm not into that.
Later, Shabs.
Just because you like the two flavors doesn't mean you like them together. It's just, it doesn't work like that. Like, I might like chocolate and I might like hummus, but chocolate with hummus would be terrible. Same thing. I don't think pineapple with cheese is a good flavor.
I should get hummus at some point.
Wait, who invented hummus?
I don't know.
Nobody else does either. Anyone on the Eastern Mediterranean will tell you they invented hummus.
Okay, like, is there a way to like stop this overheating shit?
You gotta kill the net.
Like, does it pop up on my UI at some point? Like, oh, this is the guy that's trying to fucking hack you.
I think you just killed him. I think you saw it.
Oh, that's Jackie. I don't want to shoot Jackie. Where? Fuck you, cameras.
Humans without cybernetics do exist. They don't live in the cities. They live out in their urban, or they live out in their rural utopian paradises.
The bad one.
They may call it whatever they want, but it's way better than this urban hellscape. I'll tell you why.
Oh yeah, that's where the nomads live.
I am back.
Welcome back. So you said you were gonna get fruit. What kind of fruit?
I have some grapes, some figs. I've also got some walnuts. So I have Parmigiano Reggiano slices, and I also have some aged white cheddar slices.
So what you're telling me is you live in a place where you can get access to actual raw fresh pineapple and you're not eating pineapple.
I'm not a huge pineapple guy.
I've never had chicken
How?
and waffles,
Why?
but I think they probably would be good.
What?
Sweet and salty is good
I don't
together.
hate it. I don't hate it. It's not my go-to.
Like, when I go to the store and I can find fresh pineapple, I'll buy fresh pineapple, but like if I lived in a tropical paradise where I could get fresh pineapple whenever I wanted, I'd eat it for every meal.
Wait, how are you back? Oh, fuck.
Back? What?
I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead?
Yeah, Flame, you can't just run and gun it, dude. You need to, like, use cover.
Oh, you are good.
Yeah, we're all having to follow the stream, so it's taking us a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it looked like he was about to die.
How's the frame rate running, by the way?
It looks
Very
easy.
good. Reggiano, salty. Get those milk fats in there.
Yeah, there. After you left, we got into a discussion about pineapple, and of course that led to pineapple on pizza.
Oh fuck!
There. I saw people talk in the chat.
Well, there.
Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Well, it's my stance while you were gone was there are fruits I can appreciate with cheese as a compliment, like on a board, as a serving board, as it were. Pineapple's not one of them. I just don't feel like the flavor profiles complement each other.
I do not believe that pineapple is at all.
And that's my complaint. Is people are like getting these things about like pineapple with meat versus like pineapple with tomato. I'm just like, I just don't think it works with the cheese, and the cheese is the main event of a pizza. We all know this.
I don't know. I think the sauce is the main event of the pizza.
Yeah, what about Nutella and bacon? What?
Well, my thing on that, Flam, is that you can have a pizza without sauce. You can't have a pizza without cheese.
Can you?
Or you can have a pizza without tomato sauce. Let me clarify. You can have like
but like the sauce.
Yeah,
okay,
or
but
garlic sauce.
The sauce is still the main event though.
I've had pizzas without like.
Also, I don't know if you could have pizza without sauce.
Yeah, I think we accidentally ordered, or they accidentally sent us one without sauce.
So Nutella and bacon.
Leave it to me. He's mine.
No to whoever said Nutella.
Is pizza without sauce just a massive grilled cheese?
Pizza without sauce is just a flatbread.
Yeah.
I don't
like.
Isn't that just a really big grilled cheese though?
No,
like, that's what I'm saying.
No, flatbread is different from like.
Flatbreads are good though. Holy shit.
Flatbread is good. I like naan. You ever had naan?
Yeah.
Yes. Naan is very.
I like naan. I like the garlicky. I put a lot of like garlic butter, like melted garlic butter on naan. It's very good.
People in the chat trying to do legalisms. Cheese is a kind of meat? No, it is not.
That's stupid.
There are days in my faith where I'm not allowed to have meat, but I am allowed to have cheese. So cheese is not a meat.
So can I be honest with you?
Oh shit! Wait, what's
this? Catholic boy. I have never given up to meat for Lent.
Beef is too good.
I mean, that's a matter between you, your priest, and God, dude. Like.
For me, so for reference, the times like whenever we would go to like go for Easter to places, like inevitably like it would be we would go to Texas, so the barbecue was just so like I've given up meat, but we would show up like a few days before to like outside Dallas with our family, and they'd have meat together. And you know, in a world of Southern Baptists, they're rare Catholics there. So like, that's our long South. So like, first day I'd be there, I'd get me some Texas brisket, and so I'd give up Lent for about, or I'd give up meat for about like.
We're coming for you.
I mean, look, I mean, if you know anything about the Orthodox, the way our fasting works is we've got like 4 fasting seasons every year. And it basically amounts to half of the year I'm technically not allowed to eat meat or dairy. Oof. I might be able to eat fish for some of those days.
Yeah,
but
I don't dig that.
Yeah. Well, it's there have been certain, you know, seasons of Lent or the Advent fast, things like that, where I've had to talk to my priest. I'm like, look, I eat a very heavily meat-based diet because, like, there have been times I've been trying to do keto stuff and other things like that. I'm like, I'm not trying to glut myself. I'm not trying to gorge myself. Like, is there a way I can make this work with the fast? And I've had priests get up there for sermons, not because of anything I've said, but just in general, where they're like, look, the important thing about the fast is eating less, sinning less, indulging less, and praying more.
Yes.
Like, that's the objective.
Naive little
And it's,
punk.
this is, like, the way that the church fast is organized is, back in the day, meat and cheese and these other things
Maybe
were
I should look into
indulgences
exactly
that
what
people
you
could
did
not
here.
access. You can,
The day
like,
was a
I'd
bit
rather
close
you
getting
eat
his
half a
just
cheeseburger
desserts.
and go hungry than that you load yourself up on
Couldn't have done it without you.
fast approved
Glad
pasta
yours.
and salads and what
consider
have
us
you.
even.
The purpose here is to consume less and
Secure
put
the
your
area.
mind towards God. And if you're hungry, to remind yourself you are doing this for God, not for your own self-indulgence.
No. Fuck you, RG. I'm not gay. That's the army. For me, meat was like always a big part of my diet because meat helped me keep weight.
I think we're done. That's
so
it.
like,
Yeah, I had enough
I needed
for one day.
meat. I needed my
tell you.
proteins for
Let
rest
Dex know
ball
we
shit.
got his toy for him. And Fatso ought to
And I
crack
just-
open a bottle for us for what we did for him
I
today.
tried a lot, and some like there were years where I
Luego,
did give up meat for most of Lent or all of Lent, and there were years where I just couldn't. Because like I have a very fast metabolism. I like if I work out in one day, or if I work out and like go to basketball practice in one day, I'll need like 5,000 calories. And so like I would just shovel
Sure, of
like
course
fast
there's
food
trouble.
in.
Royce
Get like a
couldn't have
2,000
given two
calorie
shits
meal.
if you and Brick had shaken
Get like
him.
1,000 calorie, 2,000 calorie lunch.
I meant stout.
Like a 2,000 calorie dinner, and I would just be snacking throughout the entire day.
Exactly, hit it
I
off.
had to eat a lot of high, like dense, high calorie dense food.
And I mean, when it comes to orthodoxy, and I assume it's true for Catholicism
way
too,
I
is
know
like
that
the
always
answer
works.
to you enter into a fast season. If you feel like you can't keep the fast like the strict legalistic way it's written,
Still on
the answer is go talk to your priest. Like your priest will prescribe something for you that will meet your needs. He's not a dietitian, but he is willing to work with you. Like,
so for me,
he's not going to be like a strict nutritionist about it, but he's going to be like, well, he's going to be honest with you. Like, he's going to be like, are you asking for this because you really need it or because you're afraid of sacrificing? And if he senses that it's not because you're afraid of sacrificing, he'll be like, well, let's try these particular measures. Like, eat less food. Just eat less food if you can manage it.
Yeah, so like I went to him once and I'm like, look, dude, I burn like 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. It's not to be a glutton. It's so I don't start dropping weight. And he goes, you serious? 4,000, 5,000 a day? And I showed him my Fitbit, and I would show him like how many calories I burned on average in a day. You want to run from this flame. This is a roadblock. They are going to try and mug you.
Yes. This was created deliberately to make you stop so they could jump out and shoot you.
But like he was astonished at how many calories I was burning, and he's like, "Are you sinning less at least?" And I went, "Yeah, I do my best to like be better." And he was like, "Kind of what it's about. Oh, as long as you're trying to keep the spirit of it going." And that was that. Also, is Flam liking Cyberpunk? Somebody asked. Are you liking it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the beginning too. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's some really great characters you meet. I'm not gonna spoil like anything meaningful. You meet a Japanese boomer.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, we love him. You meet obviously the lesbian Latina everybody knows about, and she's kind of hit or miss for me.
She's not a lesbian. What's her?
Yeah, Judy's a lesbian.
Oh, Judy. You're talking about Judy. I was talking about the Nomad.
No, she's not a Latina. She's like half white, half black, or like a little bit of native, I think. Yeah, No. She's like, you know those rare cases where like mixed girls are like mega hot. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Put out there.
She's still a tomboy.
Interest you in a
Okay,
pole
whatever.
BT?
Keep your pole shit to yourself.
No, this isn't even bullshit. I've just never found girls like that attractive.
What are you
I
talking-
just haven't.
What do you
Yeah,
got?
she's hot.
Oh yeah,
What don't we
we love
got?
her.
Women
She's
and
great.
men of
I mean, there was one
synaptic
pure black girl in
activators,
college who I
no
thought was,
washed up
you know,
virtue
knockout,
porn,
drag
blood toys,
out,
blow-up dolls
fantastically
here.
attractive. I just never found mixed girls hot.
It'll
It's
grip
just
your
a
heart
thing.
and blow your nerves
All right, Walrus,
right
I'm
out
gonna
of
DM
your
you an
body.
image of Pan Am, and I want you to tell me your opinion.
Okay.
Keep in mind, this is like a video game character. It's not meant to be like some.
You really know how to sell it.
Gosh, you are. That is a trashy as fuck tattoo.
Yeah, these are.
No, the
prevalent
Moxes,
signs.
yeah. So like that's the thing is
Think
like
you
they're a
can
gang
handle
that
it?
protects sex workers.
Yeah,
from
they're really
attack laws.
cringe, honestly. I really hate
They're
them.
kind of cringe, but like the whole thing is like they formed out of sex workers who
Sure, why not?
raped
Damn,
and
that
killed
sounds
a lot.
promising.
Yeah, that's.
I get it. I'm in.
But Judy's just gross.
Couple
to
of
me.
things you
It's
need
So
to
they
know
didn't
first.
use their heightened organization
penalties for
and
any
community
unauthorized
building
recording.
to, you know, get out
No
of the profession.
drugs, no groping.
Remember,
Someone catch your eye?
religious and
Do not
spiritual
grab
morality
them.
are
You
not
find
easy to
them in
come
the
by
catalog,
in Cyberpunk
ask for a
dystopias.
BG, and
I mean,
get
the
yourself
first
out.
okay, the first shot is
Really
just
look
meant
that
to
green
show
to
off
you.
her ass.
Like I don't know.
Well, yeah, to show you she's got a banging bod. Like, but
Doors
these are
open.
screenshots that I took in
Have
game
fun
in photo mode and then edited.
Welcome to
because-
Lisbon. What a sweet
Oh, well,
little
my
face you
friend
have.
edited because she's a
Ew,
like
you
one
are
of those Tumblr
bad as
screenshot
shit.
editors.
Gross.
No, the face is not doing anything for me, dude.
Dude, it's the tomboy personality that's the cherry on top. It just does it for me.
Doesn't for me. It doesn't.
Well, that's because I'm sorry, Walrus, but on this we will have to disagree.
I mean, we're free to disagree. I'm just saying it doesn't do it for me.
It's okay to have bad taste. No one's judging you.
Get you something.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have tastes, and we all argue that people that we don't share our tastes have bad taste, so that's just where we are.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker.
Judy is gross.
You know
though.
she's
I don't
here.
like-
Some people like chocolate, some people like vanilla, some people like the weird blend in between.
Big tip.
not for me.
Just
So-
when I get the answers I'm looking
Some people like banana.
Appreciate the gesture. Truly.
That
But
seems-
afraid
I
will
mean,
get paid.
I don't like the fact that bananas don't actually taste like banana flavoring, and it's because all the bananas that banana flavoring is based on are dead now.
Oh, you're not wrong. That's actually a big rip.
I think it's
I'm sorry,
Cavendish.
RG.
I think that's the type of banana.
I think. Also, you know what,
I knew it was
RG?
you as soon
You don't
as you
get to tell
walked
me
in.
who's based. You wanted your woman to get a fucking boob job and a nose job. You don't get to tell me shit.
I appreciate the support,
Sense
RG,
on? Only tequila I
but
drink.
if those accusations are
How do you
true,
know?
not based,
I like
Yeah,
to know
that's
everything
pretty
about the people I work with.
like why?
I
No.
showed him my girl
Yes.
and like her
It's
giant
it's
shoulder
better.
just works out.
It is
Why
better
don't
to
we
be an
hear?
appreciator of the
Any
itty bitty
particular
titty committee
Actually,
than
it doesn't
to
seem much like your thing.
want to take a small
Place.
titty woman and make her into a big titty woman. That's not the way.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, he said,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna upgrade to
No
a
place
jab.
we can
And I
talk
went,
where ears won't prick up to listen.
wow, that's an interesting way to look at women.
Ew,
be in
that
the
sounds
lounge, Mateo.
disgusting, Archie.
Anyone ask?
Exactly.
No.
Oh my god! What did you say?
Like the best way I can describe this debate between
So,
small tits and big tits is
What
by a
can
parable.
horny girl like me
Nothing
do?
short.
So a man seeking truth went to a hermit upon a mountain. A wise ancient hermit who had sequestered himself from mankind for many decades. He went to this hermit and said, "Oh, wise and master, which is better, small tits or big tits?"
God, does everyone smoke in this game? Gross.
Yeah,
And the
smoke-
hermit-
dude, don't you know what Cyberpunk's about? It's about smoking and neon and crime.
Dex
Gross.
had a load to
So
say
the
about
the
you.
hermit ponders for a
Called you
moment, and he
professional,
says to the disciple,
effective,
"Well,
and
imagine for a moment
trustworthy.
you have $100.
I hope he wasn't
in one hand.
overselling.
Okay. Imagine in your other hand you have $100 in coins. Which would weigh more? Well, the coins, of course.
You don't give a rat's dick.
But the
what
hermit
Dex
asked,
thinks.
which would
We
hold
both
more
know
value? And the
Yeah,
answer
sure.
was
I
the
would-
question was answered.
No, just think flattery's beneath.
Well,
you.
technically, you could
Am I
argue
wrong?
that the coins hold more value if they have silver or gold in them.
Dex is beneath
No,
you.
we're not getting into discussions of fiat currency here, my chief. $100 is
I get what you're
$100.
saying.
It's a pound of feathers or a
Right,
pound
Dex's
of lead,
bio?
right?
Hate to disappoint,
It's
Both
but
1 pound.
I
which
just don't know
which
much.
feels heavier,
In other
which
words, you hardly know
has
each
more
other.
weight,
But
right?
he fingered you for this job.
Yeah.
Curious.
By the way,
The disciple
saying
was
is that-
enlightened. He went forth and sinned
Let's
no more.
cut to the
Yeah,
chase.
what we're saying is
What do
that
you got for me?
also these aren't real
Your
cigarettes. These are
target.
most of these are actually
I
e-cigarettes
trust
that
you know what
that
it is.
It's a
Relic.
ritual where you
Secure your
get
soul
the E
trinket.
lighter, kind of like
Detective
how
program,
Snake
actually.
lights his cigar in MGS5.
We're
That's
tangling
kind of
with
what these are.
Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Wait. In MGS5, he's smoking an e-cigar.
Yeah, so he
But
smokes a
me,
cigar that has
I just want the
like
data
a
on this
certain like herb in it to help
chip
make
is
the
tucked
time
away
pass,
inside
so you can
Konpeki
like
Plaza,
pass the time during
hotel.
missions to make it so
You ever
like
been?
it's nighttime or daytime. And the way he does it is he holds the his
no.
like iDroid
Out of
thing
my
up,
price
and it
range.
produces like a holographic flame, and that activates the
Well,
e-cigar.
the decor's to die
It's pretty
for.
cool.
That's what I'm
Also,
saying for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding
RG says he has a harem. Extra
suite on the
unbased,
top
dude.
floor.
God,
Very.
makes a one man and one woman become one flesh, bro. That's
Yorinobu
very
Arasaka?
unbased of you.
He's in town?
Yeah,
read the scream sheets?
there's a lot to unpack
Media
there.
couldn't get enough of
You don't need a harem
Tonight's
chief.
City.
Not
It
nowadays.
was all over the headlines.
Not
Yeah,
worth
it's
it.
not like you're.
Anyway,
It's not
he's
even.
heir
Dude,
apparent to the
Constantine the Great
Arasaka
didn't have
Empire.
one. Constantine like
Arasaka's
was a
only
super
surviving
monogamous, and he was
son.
based for it.
What? So Arasaka
By the
Jr.
way-
Well, it's
planned to
my
flag the
personal
main
favorite
spot in
example
Night
is
City.
Justinian. Like,
Only a handful of people in Night
Oh,
City know what
fuck.
the Arasaka's real plans are.
What
Tell me
background?
one
What
more.
backstory did you pick?
Time for a reminder, Flam.
Justinian married
SMT5 is too
Theodora,
much,
his
and you're
one
barely
woman,
even
and he
halfway in
so
Nocturne.
deeply loved her that
I'll probably play Nocturne tomorrow, Shaps.
Look,
What'd
if
you
you've
say
got
you
any
picked?
spare aces up your sleeve,
I think
now's
it's
the time
picked
to show
Street
'em.
Kid.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the
I
chip
picked
from an
Corpo.
Arasaka laboratory.
I
He's
didn't
made
like
a deal
Corpo.
with Netwatch.
One thing I will say is that if you love a woman,
Have
you
you
love her deeply,
spotted
you love
my
her
ace
truly,
yet, or do I need to
but you
spell
don't
things
like the
out?
size of her tits, there's a simple answer for this.
Fine.
Give her a
Show
child.
Arasaka security on the device.
Yeah, give her some
if you're
kids.
One
That'll make
one
it
cup
bigger.
size minimum.
Now, where's he
Growth.
hiding it?
Oh
Likely
no,
in a
and they keep
specialized
getting bigger with
container.
each kid.
One that mimics.
I've
the
heard
organic
that, but I
neural
cannot
environment.
confirm.
On the
I
outside,
don't know.
that's how it is for
it's
some.
like an
I don't know.
ordinary briefcase.
This is great advice.
Case is
So
It's
there was
it's
a
something
teacher-
about the hormonal balance after they
Provided
have a
we're done
kid. They
gossiping
just
about
they
the
they
Arasakas.
want to grow it bigger.
Yeah. So when I was
Okay,
about
what's next?
13,
Now comes the best
uh,
part.
I had a
Follow me.
teacher.
Got
who
something for you.
I remember
Should help
like
you
seeing
plan.
her like when I was like
Brain
in
dance
6th
from
grade,
Konpeki Plaza.
how's a brain dance supposed to help?
and she had like
Big facts,
you know
not thrills.
modest breasts.
BDs
But
are
by the
only
time
good
I was
for
in 8th grade, she
fondling
had like
virtual
2
tits.
kids,
Jacking
and they
off
were
to
way
in those
bigger than they were.
boxes.
Like they got bigger
No.
with each kid, basically.
It's
And
a
I was
very
like, oh,
useful tool.
so this is why
Okay.
people.
Analyze
Okay,
details,
okay, Captain Mercury,
perception.
you're gonna have to cut this shit out in chat, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly what you need.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
off.
does
What's
that
on the tape?
Belisarius. And
Yorinobu's
Belisarius was
suite.
beloved by the people.
The glorious interior. You'll need to locate
Don't
the
have a
right
kid
Justinian
with
was a
Detailed
Chad
information
who
to
loved
make it possible.
only Theodora, so
Mean
much
to say
so
you
that at her
recorded this?
funeral, despite all
BD
you know
record
pretense of stoicism at
Why,
the
you
time, he
object?
could not help but break down and weep at her coffin. He
Supposed to
loved
also
that
was
woman
bad
as
for
much as
executive.
life itself.
Means you were inside.
Yeah, also, but Justinian
each
did
other?
love Belisarius
How
as a
else
brother
did I
in
get all this
Christ.
intel?
Yes.
I know him
As we're supposed
pretty
to.
well, actually.
Like,
We
you
have-
say the word love, and you have no
Circle business.
conception that
Suits
love
us both,
means
I think.
multiple things,
Let's
because
see this brain dance.
English is not as deep a language as Greek.
Judy'll help.
Yeah, there's
She's a
3
mox,
kinds of
too.
love. There's
Besides,
agape,
we go back
storage,
years.
philia,
Eros.
eros. Yeah. And agape is God love,
V.
which we should seek
is
to feel
important.
for all others.
Judy's always been
That we
there
should
for
love
me.
others in the same way God loves
Always
us. I
helped
think.
out.
And
Yes,
storage is brotherly.
exactly.
But she's a
Eros
mox,
is like
not the latest member of your crew.
Is erotic
Lust.
love, physical
Yeah,
love,
it-
the lust.
So,
I
you'll be
think
a
that
good
what
boy.
someone described
Tread lightly.
Eros and Philia
And
to
keep
me
that
was that
tongue on
Eros
a
is the
leash.
desire for
Relax.
a woman.
Believe it or not, I'm no
Philia
stranger
is the
to
desire
tact.
for one woman.
In biz or life.
That's what it was explaining to me as. Yeah. Yeah, no, isn't C.S. Lewis, he's a Christian, he engaged in apologetics for Christianity. He was a Protestant,
Anglican. Anglican, yeah.
Anglican. But
He
still,
had
the man was
lapsed.
big.
He had lapsed from Anglicanism. Tolkien inspired him, helped inspire him to return to the faith, and kind of a rift later in life was that C.S. Lewis did return to the faith, but he went to Anglicanism, the religion of his ancestors, rather than Catholicism.
YSL, Smaggle's brother.
I saw-
Tolkien actually wrote several pointed public letters,
right
which
back.
were very clearly aimed at C.S. Lewis, that were like, C.S. Lewis, my brother in Christ, why don't you support Franco and the Phalanges? Why do you speak publicly about Spanish atrocities, but don't talk about the atrocities that happen elsewhere? Because these quote unquote atrocities are perpetuated by Catholics. That's why you talk about it.
Also, the Spanish Inquisition is not what people thought it was. There were rules. Torture was almost never applied, and when it was, it could not happen for more than 15 minutes, and a doctor had to be present to make sure, like, blood wasn't being drawn.
More importantly, it's important to understand why the Inquisition in general in the Catholic Church was founded. The Catholic Church was founded in response to the Crusades against the Cathars, where a lot of individual French noblemen were basically given carte blanche to mete out justice against the heretics. And the Catholic Church looked at this afterwards and was like, a lot of people suffered a lot of violent torture and death that they probably didn't deserve. We should have a church body to oversee these matters to prevent these sorts of atrocities from occurring in the future.
I will not apologize for the Inquisition. Also,
no,
women will never
absolutely
love you like you love them. That's a tough pill men need to swallow. No, the tough pill that men need to swallow is that only women, children, and I would say like cute animals are loved unconditionally. Men are loved on the condition that they provide, and that's fair. But as long as everything's hunky-dory, that woman can love you more than anything in existence. So, RG, that's such a black-pilled fucking incel take that, like, I can't help but want to just strangle you. Like,
well,
just wring
the
your neck.
issue, to be charitable to him, is that we have lived in a society that teaches the idea that unconditional love ought to be the norm. It is not. It can't be. We are not programmed for unconditional love. As much as we aspire to unconditional love for all things, we're not programmed for it. It is not the norm. It's that's
hey there,
the
kids.
idea
It's
that
time
is
for the
a
shameless
norm or the
shekel
way in which
shakedown.
everyone ought to be treated is ultimately a womanly understanding of reality. Men do not have inherent value. It's a shame. It's a sorrow. You are valued by God, but I'm sorry the world doesn't see you that way. It's just never how men have been treated, and it's never how men will be treated. You're gonna have to deal with that fact.
And also, if a woman loves God, she will strive to love you as God loves you.
Yes, because God has commanded that she should do so. The apostles have commanded it. Every proper divine authority has commanded that it should be so. If she submits to that authority, she will submit to you. That's how it goes.
Submissive and breedable.
There's a couple of guys. Flamenco knows him. He's not here. One of them is Miles, the guy we talked to a couple of nights ago. YSL.
Ransom, right?
Yeah, he operates he and his co-host, who is a Lutheran priest, operate a show called The Godcast, and it's a Christian podcast, mostly white nationalist focused. Providing mission work to them. But their personal taste, their personal rule of thumb for people that are like, well, I want to come back to Christ, but I don't know how to pick a good church. What should I do? Is pick a church that sounds good to you, that's nearby. Go there, attend the services, and when you get a moment to talk to the priest, the quick rule of thumb test is ask him, how do you feel about the idea of wives submitting to their husbands?
Yeah.
By the way,
if he gives you some rigmarole, some mealy-mouthed thing about double submission, that's a red flag. You should be aware. If he talks to you about, it's like, well, look, modernity may say X, Y, or Z, or what have you, but Paul says very clearly, wives should submit to their husbands. Like, it's in the text. It's what the Bible tells you. He's on the right track. You should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, my marriage is predicated on, I am the leader. I am the head of the house. And the same way that, Jesus is the head of the church, right? However,
absolutely.
We talk, we negotiate, we try to understand each other. And so that's generally how it works.
He's here for that BD role.
Judy?
This is Judy.
Best brain
Yeah,
dance
she's
editor
gay.
I know.
Enough already.
She's gross. She's like a Coomer woman. Ugh, I can't stand her.
No.
Impressive looking
Judy,
setup.
Judy's
Need all this to
missions,
process
like
brain
where you
dance.
spend time with her, are actually really
Analyzers.
cool
They're
and
not
really
bad.
interesting.
Like she's still like a
and emotive
Coomer.
wave
She's gross.
monitors, facial
How is she
expression
a Coomer?
translators.
She makes like porn. She's like a porn woman.
All right.
Not like
Compile
in the
your beauty.
so like does the.
I don't know.
brain
Maybe
thing.
I
No,
don't know.
she
It
doesn't
sounds
do
like
porn
she's
brain
just trying to
dance.
like
But yeah,
make like immersive experiences, and like porn
V
is
needs
probably
to get
like the
deep
best
inside.
way
That's
to
most
get
important.
financing to
Yeah.
improve
Let's
it.
calibrate.
Judy like cuts cheat like whatever fucking porn brain dances she gets signed
Believe
to,
me,
like
I've dealt
but
with
like in
worse.
her free time she
Should
does
see the
like a lot
jig
of experimental
porn we gotta
stuff
contend
that's like
with
not
sometimes.
sex. Like she does a lot
Yeah,
of
it's like the
different
animators that do
Dropping
like the
inside.
Steam film
Gotta
animation,
look.
porn animations, but like want to get like actually
How
good
about
at
it?
animating.
Raw brain.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Ever
what it
taken
is.
a
It's
dip?
also kind of how like a lot of game developers, Flam get the mod that turns Judy bisexual. Ooh.
So that mod doesn't actually really work because she was
See?
never
Think I can
meant to be
handle it.
bisexual. They
Let's
were
just
just
do
like
this.
testing it to
Righto.
Sit
down. Settle in. And we'll
they
get you
they
going.
just implemented it halfway to test to make sure like it wasn't buggy.
Pan Am is
I
better.
just
is
have
no
to.
way
I just have to
Yeah.
say that games that require these kinds of mods are probably not worth playing. Just throwing that out there.
That's. I mean, you say that, but generally speaking, it's also
mean-
a pretty good game in terms of story.
I also will admit, even as I've said that I'm a
Gotta
huge
create your
fan of
sensory
Fallout New
profile
Vegas, and that game's got a lot of problems in this regard.
Okay. Hit me.
Yeah,
The first brain.
promise
this
me it won't
this
hurt.
is a game
It
where
won't. Not this time.
this is a
Now
character-driven
sit
narrative.
Still. Look at me.
That's the kind of game
Gonna
it
run
is.
the
It's not
analysis soft.
fucking
Should
Skyrim.
feel a slight
Oh my
tingle.
god, I'm so sick of people going, oh, it's like Skyrim, but or whatever in Cyberpunk. I know, I'm sick of Elder Scrolls games where it's about big story.
Okay,
I want
now
like
let's set the optics and other sensory
I
things.
want things
Look
where
smack
characters
into
are the
these
main
two
drive.
screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Well, I would say
Am I gonna have to do
just
this calibration dance
speaking
every
from my
time?
own understanding, my own
Not
experience, and the
necessarily,
experience of my
but it's
co-host,
worth
because he's
the
the one
wait.
who's actually
Give it 2
played
more
a lot of
minutes and you'll
Skyrim.
see exactly what BD
The best way to
Yeah.
play Skyrim is to do literally everything
sec.
before you
Get
ever
the
touch
brain
the story
receptor
quest.
numbers in.
Yeah. The main story is just kind of
Okay.
dog shit, I'm not gonna lie.
All set.
Yeah, it's like
Need to test your
what he
profile
says
first.
is like, yeah, the
Crossing in
main
a
story
sample.
isn't great,
You can use
but
it
the
to
main
get to know
story
better.
is a lot more fulfilling
Now
when
let
you
me
actual
see.
when
Where
dragons are actually meaningful and meaty and substantive
Can't he
to
just
fight.
use my recording?
Like
Why
after
are
you've
we wasting
acquired
time?
40 levels by doing
So we
literally
don't
everything
disconnect?
else in the game.
Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here.
I disagree. I think by the time you're that powerful, dragon fights are fucking meaningless.
Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings.
I mean, don't the
But then again,
dragons scale with you?
Beat diving.
Everything scales with you.
Yeah, everything does, but like, it becomes significantly easier when you have much better magic and much better like
Plan
things to
simple.
keep you
Do
alive.
nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And
Look,
sell
chat,
the people
Skyrim
those
may be the
cycle
worst
freaks
Elder
on
Scrolls, but it's also the only one that various people in this chat have bought more than
Everything on
once.
full blast.
Tell me I'm a liar,
As far as
chat.
extra
Tell me I'm a
food,
liar.
I've actually only bought it once.
I bought it. I bought it 2.
Okay, on you go.
I have it on Switch.
Okay, that's one. There's somebody in Flamenco's chat right now who has bought Skyrim more than
No,
once.
3 times because I have the
Everybody,
VR version.
on the ground.
as
Want to
well.
see you kissing the
You
floor?
disgust me.
Money.
How dare you
I
even
still have
talk
only
about
bought it
real
once.
life.
Swear to God.
Oh.
Whoa, yeah, hey,
Yeah, no, I bought it
now,
once.
before I blow
I
your
enjoyed it,
fucking
but
head
like,
off.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
Bethesda
money.
games. Bethesda games are the type of games that I play once and never finish again, and then when I try to
Slow,
play them
deep
again, I
breaths.
mod the fuck out of them,
Your
play for like
cortisol
an
and
hour, and then
adrenaline
quit.
Spiked, but the soft activated
The
your
only
hormones.
exception
Oh
that is the
man,
game.
she is fucking
You're
cute.
alive and well.
Yeah, no, Judy is cute,
That
but
was too much.
her romance scene isn't
Felt-
all that interesting.
I feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Mm-hmm. Probably took a booster just before.
Also, Pan Am paints her
You'll be
nails
fine.
black. That automatically makes her
Got
based.
everything set up? Let's switch over to editing.
I mean, I'll agree with the chat here in regards to the Elder Scrolls. I am not a guy who grew up with the Elder Scrolls. Like, I mean, they were around when I was growing up, but I didn't grow up playing them.
I'll sever the link to the BD
But
sensory array.
Skyrim is definitely the worst Elder Scrolls game. My all of my friends in college played Skyrim, and they spent more time playing Oblivion than they played Skyrim.
Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you can
Even after Skyrim was out, they would pull out their laptops and they would spool up Oblivion. Like, they loved that game.
Yeah, Oblivion's just a better game. You're not gonna like me when I say this. I prefer
cream as hell, right?
for good old Morrowind.
You can speed things up.
I mean, I'm not an Elder Scrolls kid, so I don't have an opinion in any particular direction.
Morrowind's like considered the best one, like most people.
Yeah, it has definitely the best lore, like integration of lore into the game.
Yeah, it looks really cool too. I like how the alien looks.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to
I mean, the only thing I got from Skyrim is that Skyrim belongs to the Empire.
This here's why you
No, it belongs to the Nords, you fuck.
No, technically
It belongs to a unified humanity, so that we have the unified collective power necessary to overcome the fucking knife ears.
No,
the only knife ears that are a problem are the Altmer, the Dunmer, and the Bosmer are fine.
Literally all knife ears need to be dealt with, and once we have achieved the solution to the elfish question, we can all fall in on each other about who gets what territory.
But the Empire is a cuck to the
okay, right here.
Yes, because the knife ears technically won a Pyrrhic victory in the Great War, but the knife ears are going to take 5 centuries to recoup their losses, whereas humanity is going to take 1. So if humanity can keep its shit together for 100 years and repopulate itself, it's going to have an army that's going to be able to overcome them, storm the Summer Isles, and completely wipe them off the face of Tamriel.
What's my thoughts on trans people? I can't say on live stream what my opinion on any political topic that you have is, because I value my job. I am ambivalent about transgender people. However, Blue Moon is absolutely right. This is how you can tell Walrus never played Daggerfall or Morrowind, and it fucking shows.
Okay, enlighten me on the elfish question.
The Dunmer are not the problem, the Bosmer are not the problem, the Altmer are the fucking problem. Not even the Orsimer are the problem, because the Orsimer live alone and isolate themselves from other people. They don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, the Altmer, they
So you're telling me that if mankind fought another war against the elves, these other groups would keep to themselves and not get involved?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the Bosmer literally live alone in like a giant jungle.
Okay.
Giant,
okay. Then look, Tamriel belongs to humanity, so that Skyrim can belong to the Nords. That's my view.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Like, human lands belong to humans.
Ev's got Karoshi optics that grab
like, High Rock belongs to the Bretons. Cyrodiil belongs to the...
Like, Tamriel is the name of the world, right? I'm not completely fucking that up?
Tamriel's the name of the big continent.
Yeah.
However, Redguards aren't part of Tamriel.
Is it Elder Scrolls 6 gonna happen in Hammerfell, whatever?
Is it? Wait, is it?
I heard it was.
Well, there's been rumors about where it's gonna happen for forever. Like, I heard elsewhere, I heard Hammerfell, I heard the Somerset Isles or whatever they're called.
I've been hearing the most about Hammerfell though.
I wanted it to be set in where the Bosmer are from. The Bosmer are actually kind of interesting because they're cannibals.
Yeah, I just occupy the stance, so it's like, well, okay, so mankind fought this huge war against the Aldmeri Dominion, which the Aldmeri Dominion barely won, and the Aldmeri are now doing everything they possibly can to undermine a unified humanity, so that a unified humanity can't recoup its losses, rebuild its armies, and just beat them to shit before they can recoup their losses.
The general's like a cuck, though. Or not the general, how do they call him? The Emperor is like a cuck. he wouldn't go after them.
His own
Give me a quick
Choomba
chance.
shot him. Probably
I mean, to be honest here, chat, my policy position is non-humans get out. Like, and non-humans that want to fuck with humanity's shtick, humanity's bit, like the Alberi who fought against humanity, those people just need to go completely. Everyone else, we can solve we can reach an accord with everybody else, but the ones that actually want to undermine humanity's destiny, those people need to go. Period.
So this is why I paused it. That Elder Scrolls lore is fucking cringe and stupid. Whereas like unironically, Warcraft lore
Still feel like that kid when
pre-Legion was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I completely agree. Varian Rin did nothing wrong. It is time to disband your kingdom of murderers and thieves.
Just need T-Bug to link in.
No, Varian was based. But like, so like Valenwood, Elsewhere, Somerset Isle, Black Marsh, and Morrowind, and like I think half of Cyrodiil belong to the Aldmer. Well, no. Belong to non-humans. Half of Cyrodiil belong to the Aldmer. Whereas like only Hammerfell, Skyrim, and High Rock, and like other half of Cyrodiil belong to the humans. So like,
I'd never expose
not to mention that I think orcs. Where are orcs from again? Is it High Rock or Hammerfell?
Call T-Bug and
it's not Hammerfell.
They're from the western Tamriel, so they're from human lands as well. They're more buddies with humans than they are fucking high elves.
So help me help me understand here, just for my understanding. My understanding is basically this: there's the Khajiit, there's the Argonians, there's various types of humans and various types of elves, right?
Basically, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then there's also like the Dwemer, but they're dwarves and they fucked off to weird places.
They are extinct.
Help. Got no clue what
they're functionally extinct.
Dwemer were dwarves, quote unquote, but they were just another kind of elf. Mer at the end of the name of the species means elf.
Okay. Well, it's like my whole thing is like
just Cyberpunk tonight, Shabs.
Yeah, it's like
I'm actually gonna probably wrap it up soon.
Actually, we should stop talking over the fucking exposition.
You ready?
Yeah, the entire time.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck. I just realized. I'm really sorry. I get heated.
We're clear. Ready to dance.
Oh my god, has it been this slideshowy the entire time?
No, it hasn't. No. When you got pulled out of the brain dance the first time around, it was doing just fine.
Okay.
I believe orcs are from Africa. If you're Tolkien, they are.
You're about to encounter the best part. Hold on.
Orcs are not supposed to be.
No. When he encounters Adam.
Evelyn.
Oh yeah.
Orcs are.
Felt her fear.
Orcs are not under control. Stand in for a human race. If you think that, then you
are you?
That's what it's talking. That's Adam Smasher, by the way.
That's Adam Smasher. So back in the day, he was more human than he is currently. Right now, the only human part of him is that head.
He's like over 100 years old. Dude, he's really old.
Whatever. No. Adam.
Oh no,
Adam Smasher's not 200.
Not 200. He's over 100 though.
People being over 100 is common in Cyberpunk. But he was born in the early 2000s, actually.
Oh, he was? I thought he fought.
Yeah.
He did the war.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough. I thought he fought in
speak with your father.
In the early 2000s, he joins the army when his gang is wiped out. Then he gets kicked out for bad conduct, and then he becomes a mercenary. And not like a merc like V, not like a city merc. We're talking like this is a private military guy.
We'll listen to this. Sabroy is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality.
Yeah, and then he goes on a job where he basically loses all his limbs. And goes back to New York, and then he becomes Cyborg Man.
Never have existed.
He's pretty cool. He's like the full
for the past 20 years.
He's like a unique.
I am quite
the original Borg.
We want now.
He's about as Borged out as a human being can be, and that like Maelstrom guys fucking idolize him.
You must provide them.
Heard that?
Very tough too.
Relic Doc's got to be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Elder Scrolls 6, I unironically believe should be set in Valenwood, because Bosmer are epic, and the idea of a cute tomboy wood elf GF is pleasing to me.
Yeah.
There, I said it.
Honey, run.
Yeah, but Adam Smash is fucking lit.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a visually-
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds.
I see.
chirping on
I knew
BBS,
Blue Moon would
something
appreciate
about
the
lots of seeds
tomboy
falling to this city.
wood elf
Let me
wife.
generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Bosmer aren't assholes.
Look,
Bosmer
I
get a lot of shit
also-
for being cannibals, so they're nice people.
I also hear wood elves, and I just think of Warhammer Fantasy, where wood elves are the type of elves that revere nature, but also sacrifice people in blood ritual sacrifices to the great tree to further nature's wealth.
Oh, you're not far off. They so. Let me look it up. I know they engage in cannibalism. I forget why.
But my what I was gonna say about orcs, you mentioned the whole thing about Tolkien. It's like, look, Tolkienian races are not analogous to any existing races. If you think they are, that says more about you than it does about Tolkien.
Yeah, orcs, I think, are like a collection of like just the concept of the foreign unwashed hordes who were invaders. That's literally all they are.
Well, there's also a significant element in Tolkien that orcs are the urban proletariat that is wrapped up in industrialization, because Tolkien also really hated that element of the modern world too.
Yeah. Also, Springhill, Borg. When we say Borgs, we're not talking about like that. Borging yourself out or being borged out means like being cyborged out. It means having a fucking super modified, like augmented body. Also, that said, Tolkien does stress it very clearly that orcs have black skin in the books. He stresses that very much.
Yeah,
And
because that's how he conceived
racist
like.
on-
Yeah, because that's how he conceived them having it. Like Tolkien was also not an anti-Semite. Like he was very explicit about that point too. He literally wrote a letter to the Third Reich because somebody asked a question about like his own genetic lineage, and he was like, he wrote a thing where he's like, he said he wasn't Jewish, but he said it in the way that was like, I am not a member of that particularly blessed race. Like it was this really weird thing.
Yeah. Also, where is Keanu Reeves? Keanu Reeves shows up in a little bit. I'm not going to spoil, but he does show up within like the next hour, and he's great.
I am quite sure.
First time, yeah, his entrance is pretty fun. The first time.
Like, I mean, my point is just, there's a lot that you can draw from Tolkien, a lot that's very good. Like, if you're trying to find a racial narrative in his work, you're not going to find it. It's just not going to happen.
There is Christian symbolism, but not like forced, because he doesn't like the analogy shit that Lewis did with what is it?
The Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah. Also, they are the best archers in the world, but they import bows and don't make them themselves because they aren't allowed to cut down trees in the Valenwood. Like that's part of their religion. They're carnivorous because they revere plants and like nature itself, so they don't destroy trees.
I mean, I gotta say that sounds like very Talmudic that they can import wood but not make it themselves. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta head out. I'll see you guys later.
Later, Hal.
Night, Hal.
But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect.
All right, we should probably actually shut up because you guys need to listen to the audio spectrum.
I probably had to do it for about an hour and a half now.
No. Like for brain dances, there are audio components that are very important that you need to pick up on.
Loaded. Safety's on.
Like the
Good
audio
to know,
layer.
though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Why so? Want to hang out in another chat while Flame does his thing?
Container.
No, because
So,
the only
Chip's
reason
gotta stay in
I
the
offered to be
freezer.
here is because like I'm a cyberpunk
Could damage
kind
it
of
otherwise.
Sherpa, and then like I
Okay,
know the
switch
world.
on
So if you
thermal
had any
layer
questions, I
detection
would
in
just
the
answer
editor.
them. I didn't mean to get
Should
carried
be
away in
easier to
conversations
spot
and
where
interrupt.
Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
You are correct, Grimatu. Tolkien definitely supported that because Franco was a hardcore Catholic.
Cyberpunk 2077 is not all about the graphics, Franco. So this game is actually more about the character narrative and like the relationships that V has with the people around him or her. That's actually why I liked it a lot. Graphics are fine.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that
But
stipulated in the docs.
why I saw you
but
mentioned
no
the
way
whole
chip's
thing
hiding
about
there.
C.S. Lewis
Too
and
risky.
symbolism and the like.
Risky damage.
You ever read his Space Trilogy?
No.
It's very good, and C.S. Lewis's particular approach to Christian apologetics and symbolism, it really shines in those books. Because he demonstrates he's really not willing to hide from really graphic imagery when he's not ready for kids.
To celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way.
It's a dude possessed by demons who
Nice try, though.
literally bites glass and is blood spewing from his mouth as he speaks, like horrible blasphemous stuff.
Alright, Blue Moon, I'm not gonna interrupt Flame, but I am gonna respond.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to look.
So, have you searched the audio layer yet?
Yeah.
I would recommend looking for.
Ventilation and cooling.
Let's see.
Servers.
There's that.
Gotta be.
I would recommend
Fancy
Oh,
doodads in
wait,
here
stop,
need to be
stop.
controlled.
Go back to the thermal. Like, go back to the thermal and look at like the big main source thing, like where they are right now.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
And then go.
Yorinobu's got the
there's
case
one you're
here,
missing. Yeah,
guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work.
There you go.
Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do.
Yeah,
Thanks,
brain
Judy.
damage parts can kind of be
got
iffy
it.
sometimes.
Later,
but
T-Bug.
They're pretty easy to get.
Nice work
through.
today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling VDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings.
Oh, it's
Not
nice
as
of her.
sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out
Yeah,
of
if you
harm's
flirt
way.
with Judy as male feed,
Clever.
go well.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head to bed. You guys have a great night, and I'll probably play some more tomorrow, but I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.